What kind of monster would shatter a disabled child's world over a few flower boxes? Let me tell you about my daughter, Lily, a 5-year-old with a smile like sunshine, who just wanted to plant flowers from her wheelchair. And the HOA tyrant, Cynthia Reed, who didn't know I, Nathan Carter, was once a federal judge. This is the story of how one woman's cruelty broke my little girl's neck and how I made sure she'd never hurt anyone again. Lily's my everything. Born with a condition that keeps her legs from working, she's been in a wheelchair since she was 2. But that never dimmed her spirit. Her laugh's like wind chimes, her eyes sparkle when she's happy, and she loves flowers more than anything. When we moved to Willow Creek last summer, I built her a garden she could reach from her chair-raised beds, a little fountain for the butterflies she adored. It wasn't fancy, not by this snooty neighborhood standards, but it was her paradise. I'm Nathan, by the way. I stepped down as a federal judge 2 years ago to care for Lily after her mom passed from cancer. It's just us now, and I'd do anything to see her smile. That morning, Lily's voice was all excitement. "Dad, can we check the sunflowers today?" she asked, wheeling herself to the breakfast table. I grinned, sliding pancakes her way. "You bet, kiddo." Gardening was our thing, a bond that lit her up. But trouble started when Cynthia Reed, the HOA president, stormed over, her blue suit crisp, her clipboard VYing like a weapon. "These ugly boxes violate our rules," she barked at Lily, who clutched her flowers and started to cry. "They make our neighborhood look cheap." I stepped in, heart pounding. "My daughter's disabled. This garden helps her." Cynthia scoffed. "I don't care. I'm in charge, and I say they're gone in 3 days or you're fined." I tried reasoning with her. I sent the HOA office papers about Lily's condition, cited disability laws I knew like the back of my hand from my judge days. The office staff were kind but helpless. "Cynthia never budges," they said. Lily stopped asking to go outside. She flinched at the doorbell. "Dad, why does she hate me?" she whispered one night, her stuffed bunny tucked under her chin. My stomach twisted. "Some people don't get it, sweetheart," I said, fighting tears. "But we'll fix this." 2 days later, I ran to the store for milk. When I got back, Lily's screams pierced the air. I dropped everything and sprinted to the backyard. My blood froze. Her wheelchair was flipped over. Lily lay on the ground, her neck twisted at a sickening angle, crushed flowers scattered around her. Cynthia stood there, holding a measuring tape, her face pale. "I was just documenting the violations," she stammered. "She came outside, started crying, and pushed her chair at me. It tipped. I didn't touch her, I swear." I barely heard her. "Don't move, baby," I whispered to Lily, dialing 911. "Help's coming." The ambulance wail, the hospital blur, the doctor's grim-faced sit was a nightmare. The surgeon's words hit like a sledgehammer. "Lily's neck is broken. There's spinal cord damage. We need surgery, but she may never move below her neck again." My world shattered. All because of some flowers. All because one woman thought they were ugly. Surgery lasted 6 hours. I prayed in the waiting room, planning my next move. The doctors confirmed the worst. Lily would never move her arms or legs again. My girl, who loved digging in the dirt, would never touch her flowers. Neighbors brought food and teddy bears. The HOA sent a card but no Cynthia. They mailed a letter saying they'd pause fines due to the accident. I tore it up, rage boiling. I made 3 calls. First, to my old friend, Jack Thompson, a bulldog of a lawyer. Second, to Elena Martinez, a reporter who owed me a favor. Third, to my former assistant, now at the federal CIVYL rights office. I gathered EVY Denke, security footage of Cynthia trespassing, HOA notes calling Lily's garden an eyesore, emails begging for accommodations, and Lily's medical reports. Jack filed a $20 million lawsuit against Cynthia and the HOA, charging disability discrimination and negligence. Elena's article, "HOA Chief's Cruelty Paralyzes Child," went viral, exposing other families' stories of HOA bullying. The feds launched an investigation, threatening massive fines. I made sure everyone knew I was a former judge who'd ruled on disability cases. Cynthia had messed with the wrong dad. The HOA's insurance pushed for a quick settlement. I refused. They fired Cynthia as president, but I wasn't done. This wasn't just about money, it was about making sure no kids suffered like Lily. At her deposition, Cynthia looked broken, her perfect hair gone limp. "I didn't mean to hurt her," she sobbed as Jack grilled her. "I just wanted the neighborhood to look nice." I couldn't stay quiet. "Nice for who?" I snapped. "Not for my daughter. Not for anyone who doesn't fit your perfect little mold." She shrank, but her tears didn't fix Lily. The case settled out of court. The HOA paid for Lily's care for life and funded a trust for disabled kids. They added disability rights training and a new committee with disabled members. Cynthia sold her house at a loss and vanished, shunned by the town. I didn't celebrate. No money could give Lily her mobility back. A year later, we threw a party in Lily's garden, a sprawling paradise built with settlement money, covering our yard and 2 neighboring lots. Lily, in a high-tech wheelchair she controls with her breath, cut the ribbon. "This is for everyone," she said, her voice clear and bright. "Even if you're different, you can grow flowers here." Kids in wheelchairs, seniors, neighbors all planted together. I watched, heart full but heavy. Justice in court was one thing, but real change? That's Lily's smile, her garden, her spirit blooming despite it all. Sometimes, I still burn with anger, picturing Cynthia's smug face. But then I see Lily directing volunteers, telling them which flowers butterflies love, and I know we turned her pain into something beautiful. Cynthia broke my daughter's neck, not knowing I could fight back with the law I'd spent my life upholding. She couldn't break Lily's heart or stop us from building a world where every flower, no matter how it grows, belongs.
Thank you for taking the time to listen to today's story on Store of Good Stories. If this story touched your heart or made you think, don't forget to hit like and share the video to spread this positive message to more people. And if this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of the meaningful stories we share every week. Your support is the biggest motivation for Store of Good Stories to keep bringing heartfelt and valuable stories to you. See you in the next video. Thank you for taking the time to listen to today's story on Store of Good Stories. If this story touched your heart or made you think, don't forget to hit like and share the video to spread this positive message to more people. And if this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of the meaningful stories we share every week. Your support is the biggest motivation for Store of Good Stories to keep bringing heartfelt and valuable stories to you. See you in the next video.